Scroll number 2. My money works while I sleep. Clason built the first road atlas of the United States and Canada. He founded a map company in Denver, grew it into something real, and watched the Depression take it. The company did not survive. The pamphlets he had been writing on the side did. What he built with his hands was gone. What he built with his mind outlasted everything. That distinction is the whole lesson. Most people spend their lives building things that stop the moment they stop. They trade time for money in a direct and unbreakable exchange. Every hour of income requires an hour of presence. When the hour ends, so does the earning. They rest and the earning rests. They sleep and everything stops. This is not a criticism. It is simply a description of the only system most people ever learn. There is another system. Clason understood it and wrote it down, and it has been working quietly for nearly a century without him. A saved coin is not a resting coin. It is a working coin. It does not clock out. It does not ask for rest. It earns while you eat, while you move through your day, while you close your eyes at night. The man who understands this does not just earn money. He builds a second self that earns alongside him, one that never tires, never complains, and never stops. That second self does not need food or sleep or encouragement. It needs only to be put in place and left to work. My money works while I sleep. This is the second law. The first law says to keep a part of what you earn. This law says that the part you keep must be put to work. Saving alone is not enough. A coin sitting still is a coin wasting time. Time is the one resource that does not replenish. Every day a coin sits idle is a day of earning lost forever. Clason understood this not as theory, but as fact learned from watching money behave. Gold, he wrote, labors diligently for the wise owner who finds it profitable work. It multiplies as the flocks of the field multiply. Left idle, it multiplies nothing. I have kept my part. Now I put it to work. This is the step most people never take. They save and then they stop. They put the money somewhere safe and call it done. Safe is not the same as working. Safe means the coin is protected. Working means the coin is earning. These are not the same thing, and treating them as the same thing is what keeps a savings account flat year after year while the cost of everything around it rises. The coin I keep must earn more coins. Those coins must earn more coins. This is not a complicated idea. It is a simple one applied without interruption. Arkad learned it from a money lender who had watched men earn fortunes and keep none of it. The money lender said it plainly. Every gold piece saved is a worker. Every copper that worker earns is its child. Every child earns more children. The man who grasps this does not just save money. He builds an army. My money works while I sleep. I do not need to be present for this army to move. I do not need to be awake. I do not need to be at my desk or on my feet or paying attention. The army moves whether I watch it or not. This is what changes everything. Not the size of the army at the start. The fact that it moves on its own. The fact that it never stops. A farmer in Clason's Babylon put 10 pieces of silver with a money lender when his son was born. He asked for nothing back for 20 years. When the boy came of age, those 10 pieces had become 30. When the man was old, they had become 167. He did nothing. He added nothing. He simply left the army in place and let it move. That is the whole strategy. Leave the army in place. Let it move. Clason's map company stopped when the Depression came. His pamphlets did not stop. They kept moving through banks and insurance companies and from one hand to the next, carrying the same wisdom forward for decades without him needing to do anything more. He had put the work into motion. The motion continued. This is what money does when it is put to work correctly. It continues. It does not need you in the room. The man who saves and invests wisely is building something that outlasts his own effort. He is creating a stream that flows whether he is working or resting. Arcad called it an income that flows constantly into the purse. That is the target, not a pile. Stream. A pile sits still. A stream moves. A stream grows. A stream is still moving long after the man who dug the first channel has gone to sleep. My money works while I sleep. Put the saved coin to work. Find it a place where it can earn safely and consistently. Do not chase large returns at the cost of the coin itself. The coin is the worker. Lose the worker, and you lose everything the worker would have earned. The stream matters more than the speed of it. A slow stream that never stops is worth more than a fast stream that runs dry. Guard the principle the way you guard the source of the stream. Without the source, there is no stream. I am building a stream. Not quickly, not dramatically, but the stream is moving, and every coin I add to it adds to the current. The current does not rest. It does not sleep. It does not wait for me to pay attention before it moves. I keep a part of what I earn. I put that part to work. I do not touch it. I do not spend it. I let it earn, and I let its earnings earn, and I let this continue without interruption for as long as I live. This is not a complicated plan. It is a simple one. The simplest plans are the hardest to maintain because they ask nothing dramatic of us. They only ask that we do not stop. Most people stop. They stop because the stream grows slowly at first, and slow feels like nothing. It is not nothing. It is the beginning of everything. The first year the stream is small. The 10th year it is wider. The 20th year a man looks back at the source and cannot believe how far the water has come from that first coin he set aside and put to work. I do not stop. I do not pull the workers from the field to spend them on things that will be forgotten. I leave them in place. I add to them. I let them move. My money works while I sleep. My money works while I sleep. My money works while I sleep.